Okay, you guys, this is part two. Getting back to where I ended off at. My aunt called my name and told me to get my aunt that was right next to me, my other aunt. So I told her, and of course I looked, because I'm nosy. My mother used to be like, be nosy, that's how you find out stuff. Man, I miss my mother. But, so anyways, like I said, I looked, and whatever she said, it's like I heard her without hearing her. And I started running. I started running outside of the hospital. I ran to my car. I was looking for my brother. And I was like, I called my brother. I was like, yo, where you at? Where you at? I was like, I'm about to pull up. You know what I'm saying? And so I pulled up. I was like, get the hell in the car. Get in the car. He was like, what? What's going on? I said, just get the F in the car. Like, yo, come on. You know, and I told him, I was like, call Demetrius, yo, call Demetrius. I said, when you call this motherfucker, ask him where he at. And be like, we still at the hospital and we waiting on him. We about to go, to mommy's house or go break it to the kids. So finally he keep calling him, you know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't answering. I was like, keep calling that motherfucker, yo. So he calls him and shit. He keep calling him. He finally gets him on the phone. And he's like, yeah, where you at, yo? We looking for you. He's like, I'm in front of the hospital. Where you at? Blasey blah shit. You know. And so he's like, yeah, we just waiting for you. We out back now. He was like, all right, I'm gonna come to the back. That's what Demetrius said, y'all. So I'm telling my brother, hang up. I said, just say okay, hang the fuck up. Fuck it. So he hangs the phone up. And he was like, what's going on? I said, yo, I need you to tell me where the fuck mommy house is. Now, the shit that was so crazy was my mother literally lived right around the corner from the hospital, y'all. But I was so, fucked up inside, yo. And in that zone, I don't even know what the hell to call it. But I was there, just in that fucking zone. And I did not know where the hell my mother lived. I couldn't even remember. I said, yo, just guide me to mommy's house, yo. And I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So he's guiding me and shit. I'm fucking speeding, swerving through shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I know he's on the way to mommy's house. I don't know how, but I just fucking know. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you sure? He's like, he didn't believe me. And I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, like, I'm telling you now, yo, I just know, yo. I was like, I just fucking know, yo. We just gotta get there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. We just gotta get there. So why the hell we going down my mother's street, right? I'm about to turn around because it was one way in, one way out, really, you feel me? So I'm going in, but I go ahead and turn around. And while I'm turning around, my brother, it was a cab that came, you know what I'm saying, came like it was coming down and shit. I was like, yo, I bet you that's that bitch in that car. So my brother jumped out the car and ran into the house because my brother had the keys to, my mother's apartment and shit. And lo and behold, I see this motherfucker Demetrius coming out the goddamn cab, yo. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It's so crazy when you have a feeling and you just know that's God trying to tell you something and you know that you know. But it's even crazier when you fucking see that, yes, I'm not going fucking crazy. I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, it's hard to explain to people that never been in situations, you know what I'm saying, to where as though God has gave you dreams or visions and stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, people look at you like you fucking crazy. And that's just the truth. That's why a lot of people You know what I'm saying? They like to tell things on their own time or tell things to people who they choose to tell it to. But it's like, if God wants you to tell something, you just gotta tell it. And that's why I'm just doing it now. Because at the end of the day, yes, y'all can't see my face or whatever. But at the end of the day, I am saying what needs to be said. It's up to y'all to listen. At the end of the day, I did my job. So anyways, back to what the hell happened. So my brother goes in the house, like I said. Demetrius gets out the car. He goes in the house right after him. I park the car. I'm just waiting. I'm smoking cigarettes because I'm like, what the fuck? So I see a cop car come down the street as well. Two cops get the fuck out. And they go exactly where my mom's shit is. No, hold on. Rewind. Before that, I had went in the house. Because I'm like, they taking too fucking long. So I came in. My fault. I went in the house. And I was told my brother, I was like, yo, what's up? Yo, you good? He was like, yo, just go in the car. I got it. You know, and then Demetrius tried to talk to me and shit. And I'm like, nah, yo, fuck you, yo. He was like, what? We all going through stuff. We all just met, we miss your mom. She just passed away. I was like, nah, motherfucker, fuck you. I was like, you fucking lied to us and shit. Like, motherfucker, you on your way here to my mother's house. Like, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm pissed as hell. I'm ready to beat this motherfucker ass. Like, man. So, my brother's like, yo, go. Because he already know, like, shit. I was literally ready to whip that nigga ass, like, for real. So, excuse my language, y'all. Excuse my language. But anyway, so I went out, went back to the car, waited there for a little bit, still smoked my cigarette. Cops come. I see them go to my mother's house. You know what I'm saying? Her apartment and shit. So I'm like, oh, hell no. So, of course, I still got my cigarette in my hand, y'all, smoking. I go up to the cops and everybody. I hear my brother talking, Demetrius talking. Demetrius, like, he keep taking all the stuff out the house and all this shit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we heard kids, like, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I'm still smoking, y'all. I didn't give a fuck, y'all. Like, I'm mad as fuck. And the cops like, can you put that out, man? I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. So, I threw the cigarette out or whatever. But, like, with that shit, it was so fucking crazy, yo. But thank God, my brother ended up getting the papers that he needed to get and everything. And we ended up leaving. But when we was going to go back to the house, they didn't let me go. They didn't let me go back to the house, which I wish they would have, but they didn't. And come to find out, he had went back to the house and he took shit that my mother had got from my baby brother and sister, the weed and all that shit, yo. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. That's something I would never fucking forget. Next. Let's go to the next shit. I'm from Maryland. I left Maryland in 2014. It's so many things I could tell y'all, but I'm going to just keep it to the things, some of the things or whatever, and touch on stuff later. You know what I'm saying? Get in depth with shit or whatever. But, when I was done after, I was just done. I lost my husband. I lost my mommy. You know what I'm saying? I lost both my best friends and everything. So I ended up, God told me to go on a fast. So I went on a fast, y'all. And my first fast, I can't speak for anybody else, but my first fast was 22 days straight water. Straight water. No food, none of that shit. It helped me. A lot of people, even the boyfriend that I had at the time, he was like, you want to die? You acting dumb. You stupid. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I love you, but you acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, I know God wants me to go on it, so I'm going to do it. And that's what I did. I went on a fast for 22 days, and I'm glad I did. I fast every year now, which I'm about to go on another fast. If God is telling you guys to go on a fast, if you have a feeling to where as though you need to go on a fast, please go on a fast. It's something that he's trying to show you that you can't see. Maybe it's because you're smoking, whatever the hell. I don't know. But go on a fast. You know what I'm saying? Do your fast. And you need to get them toxins out your body. You know. But like I said, I keep fasting. But my main thing that I want y'all to know is during all this time of me having visions and all this stuff, dreams, you know, I've had a dream, and 3 times now. The dream was I was in DC. It's like I was at my grandmother's apartment, and we had boarded up the house. Like, we boarded up the apartment windows, but we could see outside, and it was soldiers. They were killing everybody. Whoever was on the streets, they was killing everybody. And the shit was so real. It was so real. It was so real. I always have this dream. I have always had this dream. It was the 3rd time I had it just recently. And then the next one that I have had is at my house now. It was like I boarded up all the windows in my house. Nobody could see in, and we couldn't see out. But it was like everybody was killing each other. Like, it was crazy, y'all. So I just hope you guys really open your hearts out, open your mind. You know what I'm saying? Don't take everything for a joke, because I genuinely love all of y'all. Stay blessed till